Wow, this is actually now directly connected up straight to the distribution center. I thought it would go in front. Alright, let's finish this off. I should have enough. I grabbed metals and ceramics from the 2 nearest mule camps. Actually, I may not be close enough. Let's just make sure I am. I don't want to cart stuff back and forward. I stole a bunch of materials and now I'm building stuff with it. I should have enough or nearly enough. I can probably grab the rest from the distribution center. I have a bunch of ceramics. A lot of this is like dropped stuff from online. If I did my calculations right, there should be enough ceramics. Oh, I'm just short. Yeah, I'd be 50, I'd be 10 short. Or 40 over. Yeah, ceramics, that's slightly annoying. Really thought I had enough. How close am I in terms of ceramics? 100. 100 off. Okay, I can do that. Let's contribute the chiral crystals as well. I'm gonna go grab the 100. Yeah. I'm gonna go grab the 100 chiral, ceramics from the distribution center. I should have 100 left in there, shouldn't I? Unless there's 100 hanging around here somewhere. It's entirely possible. Metals. Not what I need. Let's look this way. No. One more scan. Resins. Damn. That's very annoying. Just 100 ceramics. It should be enough here. If there isn't enough here, that's going to be really annoying how far out of my way I'm going to have to go for such a small amount of ceramics. Yes, there's 200 ceramics here. It won't let me get 100, it'll let me get 80 or 160. That's infuriating. I can get 40 and 80 for 120. You'll have to do. Okay. Oh well. I need to bring them more ceramics. I've got loads I could bring in any case. In the nearby mule camp, I might do a run. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. But if I don't get that last 100 ceramics deployed, it's gonna drive me insane. Yeah, a little bit over. We'll live with it. Alright, let's get this thing built. That should make some of the traversal across this particular area a little easier. But not until I get the next paver unit done can I cross that river. Alright. I should probably grab the timefall seeds, or the wheat seeds for the Come on. Damn it. And I've got some lost cargo for the planting kits. I don't know if I was heading up to the Elder. I kind of want to head on to the Timefall farm. I think I might... I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm gonna drop off the lost cargo here. I'm gonna drop off the lost cargo and send it on its way, let someone else deal with it. I'm going to recycle the metals. And I'm gonna send a bot to complete an order somewhere. The road should be completely finished from here to Lake Knot, so I should be able to send something back to Lake Knot. Let's recycle these metals. And then, yeah, worthwhile. I'm going to entrust cargo for delivery. Hello?
Sam, if you'd like someone to take care of a standard delivery for you, you can put the relevant cargo in a share locker. Should a fellow porter decide to lend you a hand, they can deliver the cargo to its destination, where it'll be held in a nearby storage unit.
Okay. I just want to drop off the planter kit, so I'll put that in the share locker. Someone else can deal with that. And I'll skip. The Elder will get that eventually. Did I lose a bit of connection level with the Elder? Alright. Now, take on a bot deliverable order. I want to see what this has done. 76 up to the Elder where there's no road connection. 71% up to the Craftsman, even though there is kind of a road connection there. 59%... I've extended the road network, and yet the projected post-delivery damage has gone up. How is it calculating that, then? It's easier to do this myself, frankly. God, I'm almost of a mind to just freaking run this back personally. Because it's a completed road all the way there. Unless... Is that original road section? No, that's the... No, that's the roadway. That should be done. This is an entirely completed road network, yet it's going to take 59% damage. How is it calculated? Is it just, like, beelining it? It's not, like, considering the fact that there is a road there. I'm gonna do this myself. No. Yes. I'm just gonna prove it wrong by doing... Actually, yes, hang on, sorry, correction. Can I do a premium delivery on this one? Select premium delivery. Cargo condition less than 20% damage. Conditions, deliver 2 pieces of cargo, less than 3% damage, but it's saying less than 20% damage. Oh, no, don't cancel the order. Select premium delivery. Accept the order. I don't need anything else. I'm going straight back to Lake Knot City. I'm just going to quickly run this one. Just mostly to sort of prove this game is silly. Not silly. It's just that the calculation it's doing for the bot delivery orders is not properly calculating the amount of damage it really ought to take. Where's my truck? I shouldn't be tempting fate by running so much. Okay. Quick drive back to Lake Knot, and then we'll get on with the story. But I'm making a point for this one. Maybe it's down to timefall. But then the timefall shouldn't damage the contents, only the cargo containers. Or do I have to shut down the meal camps as well? Seems like a lot of busy work going back and forward, trying to attack mule camps every other day. But other than that, this entire section is fully paved and roaded. I'm about to drive into Lake Knot, past my original road. And my name's still there. And now I'm back in Lake Knot City. Not a second of that was spent on natural ground. So I don't know what this game's talking about. I know, you don't want me there. That's fine. Requested cargo. Do I have any lost cargo? Store a PCC. Oh, that's the one I picked up. I'm using that. I thought it was just... I picked it up. I'm just going to keep it. You can fabricate another PCC. It's fine. Keeping that. Internet person. Mine now. No damage. Literally couldn't have been. I drove the entire way.
The legend does it again.
And a premium delivery. That's my first premium delivery as well.
Thank you, Sam.
Yeah, up the road. And just a sliver from that. Legend of Legends ×1. What does that mean? Is that just a premium delivery thing? Well, 1,000 likes from another player used your structure. Skilled transporter. Overcome every obstacle and... yeah. All that. Card condition grade 20. It'll now be harder for you to lose consciousness. Yeah, that could have been useful a little bit earlier. Alright, all well and good.
Until the next delivery, then. Stay safe.
I have got to find out how this game is calculating bot damage. Let's actually see if I can look at it from this end. 37, 13, 50, see. There, why is the 13 to the craftsman from here, yet from the distribution center? See, now it's back to the distribution center. Materials, it's only at 23%. Maybe it just didn't take yet. Oh, you want a pacemaker. A 96 kilogram pacemaker. What exactly are you shoving? Okay. That's a very heavy pacemaker. I've got some special alloys for the engineer. Okay, these two... Well, okay, now I really don't know how this is working. Maybe the fragile contributes to it somewhat, but 13% and 37%. I guess materials take less damage. That must be the only answer. Yeah, that must be it. Here, I'll send some materials, resins, and special alloys up to the engineer via bot from Lake Knot. I don't know why these guys don't hover too. Maybe they can't spare the chiral crystals. And standard orders. They want ceramics down at the distribution center, 96 kilos. I'm heading back there. And probably grab some stuff to the engineer. How about some fragile sculptures? Head down to the engineer first. Minor detour. And then we'll move on to the Timefall farm. No, I don't need any bikes. I got a car. I got a truck. Yes, head out, and we'll head back to the engineer, to the distribution center via the engineer, and then go to the Timefall farm. Come on. No. Come on, I want to get in the car. This side. There we go. You need... Weirdly, you can use the cargo menu in a slightly different place from where you get in. You'd think that those would be the same. And it'd know what I'd want to do if I pressed X near the car. It's all fine. Another trek back. Going up and down this map like I'm playing pinball.
Weapons restrictions lifted. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Okay, I should be able to drop off what I have here. Yep. Some artworks for you.
Delivering cargo.
And next is the distribution center. I'm not going up to the craftsman or the
How's it
elder.
going?
All good. You collector of various high profile and fine objects. You don't seem like the kind who would, but there it is. It just meshes with my idea of the kind of person who collects things like fine artwork and statues and the like. There we go, 5 stars. You now have the owner's permission to rest in this shelter. Nice. He wants me to stay over. Maybe next time, engineer. I want to do some deliveries for the film director, but I haven't really got anything for him.
Here, I've been meaning to give this to you. I hope you can find a use for it.
Oh, it's a little box of... What is it? A star. It's another little star. How many stars can I acquire?
Well, be safe out there.
50, maybe.
Good work.
I'm gonna look like the American flag after this. What do you got? Lake Knot. Distribution center, you want a delivery of metals down there. Fine. I can load that up. Okay, hopefully this will all fit.
Order assigned.
This might not work. Damn! Damn it all.
Don't do anything I wouldn't.
Okay, what if I did this? Take out the wheat seeds. I've got these ceramics as well. I've got just a lot of stuff. Now I can load that onto the truck. Is that gonna work? See, I don't think you can place any of this stuff on top of these larger barrels. Ah, I've taken more than I'm able to. shit. I really should be able to load it back in... This is very frustrating. Alright. Let's try something. See, this I can do. I can leave the truck behind and just take this carrier. This is actually more useful than the carrier. I should be able to load more onto a truck than I can onto a carrier in my back. But that is apparently not the case. Alright, looks like I'm walking back. And I'll take... If I need to go anywhere on vehicle, I can take my bike from now on. Yeah, bit off a little more than I could chew, especially with the car there. Sup, friend? I don't know how much this is costing me in chiral crystals. Let's check. I've got 702 now. Let's see what I've got when I get back to the distribution center. I have to go back through the mule camp I've already cleaned out, so hopefully they shouldn't have woken up by now. Alright. Let me check. I think I might have lost one there. I picked up 2 lots of chiral crystals on the way in, so I'm still at a profit. Starting with 702, I picked up 2 lots and I'm at 738. I probably should have 739 now. I picked up 27 and another 11. So I think I'm down 1.
Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified.
So these carriers use very few chiral crystals.
Sand for the bridges.
Might have to double check that. Dancing robot. Thank you. Alright, deliver the requested cargo. Really heavy load this time, mostly metals and ceramics. Hopefully should do something for the amount of metals and ceramics that are presently available to me in this section.
Everything all right there? Wow. I bet your body's aching after carrying all that.
Floating carrier, my friend. Floating carrier. It does actually add it to your available thing. That's all. That's useful. Those orders are very useful, actually. Alright, all good.
Well, take care of yourself.
Thank you, Sutherland.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery.
Yeah, all going back or up to the weather station. Alright. You know what? Once I've loaded this floating carrier on my back, and organized everything, I think it is time to... take a quick break in the private room and then head on to the Temple Farm. I've got nothing else particularly urgent around here that needs to be done. So, let's head into the not the firing range, the private room. And we will head to the Temple Farm next time. After we've had a little bit of a sleep. Alright. First things, before I head out, I am going to just make sure I'm keeping on top of mail. So let's go into the terminal and we'll read that ahead of time. Oh, it's built up. Alright, mail. Weather station upgrade from Alex Weatherstone. You know, I'm not even technically part of the core staff. I'm medical. I was posted here to keep an eye on our skeleton crew, make sure their heads stayed right, and somewhere along the line got roped into processing deliveries too. Anyway, before we became part of the chiral network, this place was a weather station in name alone. We were collecting meteorological data, but only over a pathetically small area, and we weren't able to share it with anyone. And prior to the Stranding, they had countless weather satellites circulating the whole planet, watching every move the clouds made, measuring every twist and turn of the wind. With that much data, it's easy to create forecasts, but things are different for us. We don't have a top-down view of the whole picture. But the Cupid and the network have provided us with the next best thing. Now that we can collate data from all over, we can generate more comprehensive models, which may give us a better chance of accurately tracking fluctuations in chiral density. And not only that, we can send weather reports to every city, prepper shelter, and bridges facility on the network. Now we're doing something really useful. We owe you big time, Sam. Sutherland, you are an inspiration. Sam, I owe you an apology. In my last mail, I made it sound like we were on the first track to becoming obsolete. Guess I was caught up in my excitement over that delivery mod. Maybe I didn't let it show too much, but I was glad to find you on our doorstep again. Seriously, sure the bots are useful and less risky, but that doesn't mean we don't still need guys like you. If anything, we need you now more than ever. You're a symbol, an inspiration. When people see you risking your neck for the rest, then they have something to aspire to. I'm not saying everyone should charge off into the wilderness, of course, but I think you're a great example of how we can work better towards we can work together towards a better future. People need that. Hell, I need that. Okay, and finally, the engineer. I'm trying to get through these. I may be an engineer by trade, but I'm not half bad at painting either. That's why you're collecting so many artworks. You know, with pens and brushes and all that. But I learned it from my mother. With the right tools and enough time, I can faithfully recreate what I see on paper, or whatever elaborate vistas I can envision with my mind's eye. Which got me thinking, what if I made a picture of a BT? I believe what makes them so terrifying is that we don't know what they look like. So if someone with dooms like you could describe what you saw, I could give your words shape and colour. And maybe we'd be less afraid. I'm not sure they're not pretty to look at. It might even be enough to coax a few shut-ins outside for a bit. But even if we can't change them, I know you've changed me. Thanks for everything, Stam. Don't be a stranger. How would you describe them? Ghosts. They look like people floating in the air with umbilical cords protruding out of them. The umbilical cord presumably connects them to the beach. Right, well, we have a very long transit ahead of us, so we'll check on BB. Any surprises this time? Everything looks normal this time. Baby looks happy. I think a shower is in order. A theoretical shower, I'm not going to watch it. And skip. Is it the same? Or can I skip the second one? Just want to check there's no cutscene after this. I skipped something and then it went into the shower and they can ask me to skip again, but I don't know if I'm missing anything.
EX grenade number 0.
Okay. I might check my locker for grenades. I should have a few EX1s and EX0s and probably some EX2s in there as well. Alright. I think it's just the data, the interview data I will eventually get round to reading. We are heading down to the Timefall farm. I'm not taking any other orders.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All...
Don't think there are any other going that way anyway. I've got some bot deliverable orders. Let's see what we can make bot deliverable. I might send something on its way. Yeah. Lots of cargo is damaged, but it's all resins. There's something, not much I can do about that. I'm very much afraid the bot is kind of on its own. I was heading up to the craftsman. Alright. Okay. We've got our best option would be some metals to the engineer. But I kinda don't need that. More to the craftsman, some resins and special alloys, 55% damage. Go on. I might as well send this on its way. 55% damage is the lowest I'm going to get that isn't up to the engineer. And I'm already at full 5 out of 5 with the engineer, so... I'd like to get there with the craftsman, because I think I'm going to get a better... better hematic grenade. So I might as well keep sending stuff on its way. I could, of course, take some stuff to him, but I really want to get on with the Timefall farm now. Private locker. I've got a load of EX grenades. Let's grab a number 0. And a full number 2. I'll carry them on the back. Confirm that. I'll arrange cargo. That is arranged. Okay, there's nothing much better I can do with that. Alright. Something might lock the important cargo in the... Wow. In the... pack area. Question is, do I call up my bike and try to make that? Oh, someone's extended the roadway. No, that's icon filter. You cancel back off. There is no point at which this section is going to be full of timefall, regardless of what I do. There's no amount of time it's not going to be. I could try to skirt around it, but my best point is to just try and go through the center. This is the shortest route through the timefall, this little gully. Or not really little, is it? It's sort of that's the end of one of the canyons, and then it goes into this sort of riverbed. But I don't know how I'd get down there. Speaking of which, kind of terrain. There's a waterfall there. I don't think I'm going to be easily walk down there. I think I want to cross to the other side of this river and basically hold it. I can head to, I think this is a timefall shelter. I think. Online safe house. No. There's a timefall shelter. How many PCCs do I have on me? Either way, it doesn't matter. Oh, I can actually look at the regions. Yeah, that mule camp I did try to investigate is now part of the UCA. There's a lot of areas up here and around here. There's some preppers somewhere near what used to be Middle Knot. I'll try to open these up. Who's this guy? Out past the... Well, he's got his own little corner. There's the film director. I've got to find these guys. I want to try and unlock as much territory as I can. Alright, I think, as I said, I'm not going to get a lot of work done with the bike. My best option is to try and cross the river on this bridge and just hold the coast of it and just walk all the way past it, cross this little river, and then should be an easy walk down to the Timefall farm. What could possibly go wrong? There's the bridge. Let's follow the road for now.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
And we'll have to come off it. Which, given the relative height of this, is going to be a little bit tricky. I'm going to have to get off here. Think I can survive that jump without damaging myself? Yes, good. The underneath of this road is so gross. I don't know what those are supposed to be.
Footpath.
Your bridge drizzle. I can't like any more than that. I've missed. What is this? My HUD's showing it to me, but I think it's just a... Are you kidding? I thought it was a bit further forward. No, I just entered it. Crap. I haven't got any VOG on me anyway, so... We'll just tank the time fall. I'll try to travel through these rocks. I was hoping this might have gone onwards. Man, this is absolutely abysmal terrain here. I think your shoes are damaged at a higher rate when you're on uneven ground. Chances are we're going to end up in BT territory, so I'm glad I brought those extra nades. I should have probably brought another set of hematic grenades, but I can scatter them. And I can probably get around them.
There we go.
Now with some chiral crystals. Oh yeah, keep my eye open for those. Where feasible. I think that's where we're headed, that little structure over in the distance there? No, it's the wrong place. That is probably this structure or some construction work near. That's a runway. And there's South Knot. Timefall then probably over to South Knot. Materials ruined by Timefall. I should probably drop those. There's some chiral crystals. And some cryptobiotes. It is a nice, like, even in the rain, it is if it weren't for the ghosts, this would be a really nice hike. I like hiking. I enjoy just, like, you know, being alone with my thoughts and walking and just looking at the scenery. I don't... If it weren't for the fact that I can't carry... that I have absolutely no ability to lift heavy objects for any length of time without very quickly becoming just a shriveled wreck. I'd like to be a porter. If you needed me to port very small, light stuff around, I'd enjoy it. Hug the riverbed. Because I can walk long distances, no difficulty. But carrying heavy stuff, you know... You'd get, like, especially with this setup, he'd get some serious... Actually, no, it's sort of strapped to his legs and shoulders. You probably wouldn't get too much chafing. There is... Maybe I could go in there and sleep. Maybe hope the timefall goes away. Do we know if the forecast has changed? I don't know how long a minute lasts in this game. Oh, it's extended. Now I'm gonna stay in here even longer. Wow, nice hologram. Very nice. I think I'm just going onwards. I could stop and rest, I suppose, but I don't know if that'd just make my problems worse. Okay, raining, muddy, careful. This looks tricky. But I reckon I can cross with this stuff in the middle of the river. Careful. Let's get him out of the water. There we go. Successfully forded. Fucking hell. Okay.
Come on.
No more of that. The chiral crystals seem to be thinner on the ground now. They were prevalent in the eastern region. The more west you go, the rarer they become, the more you need them, which is a bit of a problem. My custom hermetic grenade has been ruined. Great, I don't think I can use that now. Really hope I don't run into too many BTs, because I think I'm going to lose those hermetic grenades. What's this? There's regular hermetic grenades, in which case I'll need to transit around. Slipped any BTs I come across. How's the weather looking? I think I'm about to leave it, but it'll extend in the next 10 minutes. I want to get some container repair spray on these things quickly on my actual cargo. God, look at this river. Bugger. I want to make sure I'm fully out of the rain. Wait till my suit beeps and my helmet comes back, my hood comes back. It's not a helmet, obviously. I know what that is. I've got eyes. Alright, we're out of the time form now. It still might pick up if I take too long. Just quickly move up. I've still got a lot of water around me. I think it's no longer timefall. It's just water. When it comes into contact with anything, it just turns back from timefall into water. But I still want to be out of the wet. Here. Top of this hill seems like a good place for it. No. I want to go to cargo. These are destroyed. I can offload. No. And the EX grenade number 2s. Both of these can be offloaded. My wheat seed containers are nearly damaged, so let's also offload these. Confirm. I really wish you hadn't done that. Why did you circle it around me? How am I supposed to navigate my way out of it? Alright. A little bit of damage. It's alright. I'm trying to fix these things up. Drop that. Okay, how much damage was one of those wheat seeds? One of those wheat seeds definitely took some damage after I accidentally kicked it a little bit while trying to fix it. A genuine example of irony there. 5%. It'll be fine. It's seeds. That's all my container repair spray, so let's hope that's all I need. Well, I'm now heading inland, away from the river. I don't know why, I keep thinking it's in this direction, where I'm facing now, but the timefall is actually over here, and it just doesn't feel like the right direction. Let's hold breath. Activate the quick hack. And yeah. Otherwise, a fairly... I was expecting to come into contact with some BTs. Didn't. Fairly innocuous run. I feel pretty good about all this.